Hello everybody and welcome to the thoughts on the new Nintendo Direct that came out today. Although let's be honest, you're actually not going to watch this video, you don't even give a shit about this video. Spyro, why don't you just wait till the 9th? Why don't you just wait till the NX? All we care about is the NX, we just want to hear about the NX, we don't give a shit about the 3DS. Get out of here, I just want to hear about when the NX is coming out. Well, it's not out yet. They didn't even mention anything, as we thought, to definitely 100% confirm that it's happening on the 9th for reals, guys. So, there you go. However, we have got the new 3DS Direct, and I just want to go over it with you all now. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show tiny little snippets. I'm not going to show whole games, just more the highlights. And it's not my initial reactions, except for maybe one or two things, because, like, you know, the initial reaction was me watching it with my friends, and I was like, wow, this is kind of garbage. You know, it's not a funny reaction, except for one or two that you will see in the video. So, we're going to go through the entire video. I'm going to show off little clips of each game, little snippets. Obviously, being Nintendo, they're going to try and monetize the video. So, you know, ass fuck titties cock. Now, according to YouTube's new community guidelines, we're no longer allowed to do that. This video cannot be monetized because I've swore. So maybe, of course, this is all satire on that. YouTube will still let me monetize the video. It's not the end of the world. But yes, we're going to go through each little clip, and then after each little clip, I will, you know, say my discussions. Like, one thing, for example, this is just an example, I want to save the best ones till last, but one thing, for example, was the new, or a remake. I can't tell if it was new or a remake, they didn't really specify too much, but like a remake of Dragon's Quest. To me, I think the slime of Dragon's Quest looks alright, but I'm not a Dragon's Quest fan, so that would be my thoughts after the clip. So yeah, we're just gonna get into it right now. So we're gonna read this. I've learned it. God damn it! I'm on the achievement just while I start off here, but I'm on the achievement where I've got to find every book in the universe. You know, like read every single book, and I'm just like, please. Please be the one. Please be that one last book that I'm missing. But of course, it never is. It never is. You just get a scientist's coat instead because the game hates you. So yeah, and on to the Direct. I just found Chakram. That's going to be some amazing stuff when I get back to my ship and upgrade this. So, the Direct starts off with a nice little skit from Reggie and the gang. I've heard a lot of people say that Reggie is pretty cringeworthy in this particular set of little mini things that go on across the course of the Direct. And, you know, it is a bit, but this is Nintendo, and we've kind of come to expect the cringe. And honestly, Reggie's cringiness is by far made up for with Bill Trinan. Like, when Bill Trinan gets involved in all of this, like, Reggie's cringe is kind of negated from Bill Trinan's amazing thing that you will all see at the end. And after, obviously, our little skit, we get into the games. The first of which being more Sun and Moon news. Not too much, really. It's just like saying that Sun and Moon, you know, still coming, still all of the normal stuff. However, we've got two new things for Sun and Moon, which is Z moves, so... Dragon, rock dragon, ball, sing. Dragon, rock dragon, come, yeah. And the other thing is the Alolan Rattata, which, as I saw someone on Twitter post and I had to retweet it, is a... Yes, it is that. That is what it is. So we're definitely getting banned off YouTube now for even showing that picture. Well, yes, so it is that, and obviously because it is that, we now have to change little Billy's statement, because now the black Rattata is now, you know, the black Rattata, it's been to the hood. It's seen some shit. So the black Rattata is now in the top percentage of Rattatas because it's been there, man. It's been on the streets. It knows a few things, a lot more than any regular Rattata ever would. So congratulations, Alolan Rattata, for that. But then, as we move from the black Rattata, we've got maybe the best joke, and this cannot go uncredited. I was watching this with Midnight, and as we move through the black Rattata, and they're talking about the black Rattata, they say how they were all wild all over Alola, and Yungoos tears them away, showing this map. And in Midnight's words, wow, that's the Pokemon Go map. Which is so damn accurate, because again, you know, for people that are not informed, I live out in the countryside, so all I ever see, much like grade A under A for living in a rural countryside area, all I ever see are Rattatas, Pidgeys, and Weedles. So yeah, that's pretty accurate. Let's wait there, I'm gonna fix it for us all. So throw in a few extra Pidgeys and a few Weedles, and maybe like that one very rare chance that we find a Nidoran female every once in a blue moon. There we go! Fixed! Absolutely fixed. That's how this is exactly how the Alola Pokedex is going to work. So don't worry, guys. Your Pokemon Go experience is going to transfer over beautifully to Sun and Moon. So next up is Super Mario Maker for the 3DS. Now you can play Super Kaizo Maker wherever you go. Because let's face it, that's all anybody's going to make. It doesn't matter whether it's on it doesn't matter if it's on the Wii U or the bloody 3DS. People are just going to make extremely hard, extremely bullshit levels. However, the biggest problem with this is you're not allowed to share online. So from what she's saying here,
that are more closely knit. So instead of uploading courses online, courses you make will be shareable via local wireless and Street Pass. We've also added in the ability to share incomplete courses via local wireless.
So it's only local or Street Pass? Like, she's not very clear. Some people are saying that she's just being obtuse, and it is actually online. Her just obtuse vagary is making it sound like it isn't, but that's kind of saying to me that it isn't. Either way, you know, it's going to be Super Kaizo Maker all over again, and if it is local only or Street Pass only, one of the two, then people are going to be very dismissive of it, and people are just going to skip it. Just like, oh, well, you know, can't play with my friends, can't go online, can't do anything, it's all local, so fuck it, skip it. So we'll just move on to the next one. So next up on the list is Mario Party Star Rush, where you play as nothing but Toads! Yay! Because we all fucking love Toads, don't we? That's why they're going to be in fucking Colour Splash, and that's why they're going to be nothing but in Colour Splash. You want to go into the main town? It's a Toad. You want to go to the beach? It's a Toad. You want to go to Boo Mansion? Boo Mansion, a name with Boo in the name. It's got boos. No, it's a ghost Toad. It's a ghost Toad. Why is there so many Toads? I love him, Wedgie. I love him, Wedgie. Oh. Okay then. I'm actually Spyro, not Reggie. I love him, Wedgie! Alright, Mr. Miyamoto, calm down and get it! I've got fascination with Toads! So, yeah, obviously, a lot of people are being very hostile towards Star Rush because it is just a watered down Mario Party. I mean, it didn't really show off any mini games whatsoever. It just said there's 2 new modes like Mario Shuffle, so, of course,
Thank you.
Oh, that's gonna be a good idea. Mario Shuffle. Oh, it's gonna be the best. But that one, you get to use the amiibos. But if you're playing normal mode, sorry, you can't. You want Rosalina on normal mode? No. You want Mario on normal mode? No. You can't have them. You've got to play as Toad. Because as Mr. Miyamoto said, I love him, Wedgie. I love him, Wedgie. So, yeah, that's that. However, though, the flip side is if you don't play the main game and you don't use the shitty Toads, you can pick a character based on your amiibo. So, you can use one of the greatest amiibos ever created by mankind, which is the Waluigi amiibo. I mean, it's only second, I guess it's the first best, it's all we've got. I mean, I still see they're being sexist to the transgender character of Birdo. Where's my Birdo amiibo? I want to play Mario Shuffle as Birdo. Is it because he's got a penis but he's still called boy? Where's the Birdo amiibo, Shigeru Miyamoto? I want Alright, I'm fine. But yeah, another thing with Star Rush though, in a amazing twist, is maybe this might just be out of desperation because they know that because you've got to play as Toad, it's not going to sell. But in an amazing twist, they've added a new way to buy the game, which is Mario Party Star Rush Party Edition. So for $5 extra over its original price, which they haven't really gone into too much, it's just more of the concept. But just say that it's 40, for example. For 45, you can get the Party Edition, which allows one person to buy it, but then the other 3 people don't have to own the game in any way, shape, or form. So, as long as one person bought it, the other 3 could test it out, see if they like it, and if they don't have to buy it, but if they do, then they can buy it to play with their friends, which might in turn generate more sales, but I don't know. But yeah, they've got this Party Edition, where if one person buys it, that's all it needs it. So 4 people can play with one version. I think that's a really good idea. If it actually works, if it pays off, you could create a potential boon in sales, because as I said, you can have one person buy the game, others might be like, Star Rush is going to be shit, going to be complete garbage, but then they get to try it out for free because one guy bought Party Rush. So then they try it, they like it, then because they want to get their friends to like it, they'll buy the Party Edition as well, which will get their friends to buy it, and it'll be like a chain reaction. So the whole idea of a Party Edition for $5 extra could be actually really clever. But it still doesn't excuse that you can't play as Birdo and there's no Birdo amiibo. Fucking Wario amiibo. No Birdo amiibo though. Shigeru Miyamoto, why is no Birdo amiibo? So, moving on from Nintendo is sexist against the transgender dinosaur party because we're too busy sucking off Toad, to something a lot more chilled out, relaxing. That is Animal Crossing New Leaf, which is getting some extra bonus content this year. It's getting like some sort of Halloween update because there's a bootleg boo. That's totally not a boo. Of course, it's a boo. And it's getting more trading card amiibo card things, which I don't know what they do because these amiibos are usually nice little figures that you can look at, but now they're cards, I guess. All right then, so that's how that works. So I'm not going to go too much over Animal Crossing because it's like, hey, there's more cards, there's more trading cards. It's done. Fuel efficiency is up by another 10%. You see, she knows the Animal Crossing is bullshit. She knows that she doesn't need to waste her money on cards. She's doing something better with her life. She's increasing my fuel efficiency rather than wasting her money on cards.
It's time to duel!
So after that, we get our next part of the skit where Bill is, he has located Reggie's 3DS because obviously he was missing it. He has a very strong emotional attachment to the No Man's Sky 3DS. Clearly, he's been spending too much time with Sean Murray wanting a No Man's Sky 3DS. How could you, Reggie? Do you know it's like, you know it's called No Man's Lie. You do know all the things that happen with that, and now you're like, I love my No Man's Sky Galaxy 3DS. You don't love it, Reggie. It's delusions and lies and fabrications that Sean Murray has put into your head. Don't go down that road, Reggie. It's a road that will miss you. We don't want you to get hurt by Sean Murray's horrible, deceitful lies.
You have to imagine that every one of those stars has its own solar system, its own little battles, its own types of factions.
But anyway, Bill Trinan finds it, and he's like, shit, Reggie's going to need this. And he gets put in a box and shipped off to Taiwan because he thinks he's going to get caught stealing the donuts. And then we move on to our next game, which is just this guy talking about, I don't know, some Me Plaza stuff. It moves a lot faster. You can now have 10 people being seen instead of 100 people, which that's actually been like a ridiculously long time coming, if you ask me. Like, I've been so annoyed that it's been at like 10 for, how long has it been at 10? Like, since the 3DS launch, it's been at 10 for forever. So yeah, that's a thing. So he just said that, and then there's also some new games, new games coming to the Me Plaza. You have to buy them, of course, like they're not free. Like, come on now. Me Plaza games being free? Come on now. That's silly. But you can get one of them for free to try out as a demo. So you can either choose this Micro Machines little game, or you can get the greatest game ever created, which is the stock market game. I mean, look at this.
Predict stock prices as advised by the Mies you've met in Market Crashers.
And as NW Player puts it, with this little stock market minigame, we can predict a Nintendo's inevitable demise via the stock market minigame, especially if the Nintendo NX doesn't have any kind of streaming functionality or is not YouTube streamer friendly like the PlayStation 4 is with that simple share button, as we all know all of the troubles that Vinny had trying to get Star Fox Zero to work. Then we had this weird tank minigame, which is some weird things with tanks, which is a team-based hero game with a colourful cast of characters. God damn it, Twitch chat! I haven't even finished doing the description yet! Why are you saying it's a bootleg Overwatch? It's not a bootleg Overwatch! We, as Nintendo, are not dipping into Blizzard. We're not dipping into Blizzard's funds. These characters, this fat one totally is not a bootleg Road Dogg. Please, Twitch chat, let us explain. It's a tank game with the colourful cast of heroes, but it's not a bootleg Overwatch, I swear. So after that, we move into Picross 3D Part 2. Yay! I always wanted one of those. No, really, I did. It's a completely amazing, fantastic game for realsies. And now it's got amiibo functionality, because amiibo, we need to push that amiibo swag, yo. Amiibo cards in Animal Crossing. You can get a Waluigi amiibo in Star Rush, not fucking Birdo though. And now you can amiibo it up in Picross, because he's totally amazing. Then we had a few Nindies, and they all look pretty alright. I mean, I've Gunvolt 2, that's pretty good. Axiom Verge, that's the first one coming out. Yeah, I can get myself some Axiom Verge. We can get some Axiom Verge going there, baby. I don't mind whatever you're up to, because Axiom Verge, really good indie game. I appreciate it very much. Thank you very much, sir. So, yeah, the indies are really good. They've made a very nice selection on that note. It was at this point Reggie stepped out because he's got some Zelda news and he's gonna get us all whipped up and hyped up. First of all, Zelda's 30th anniversary. Oh my god, it's Zelda's 30th anniversary. Happy anniversary, Zelda. What's that? What's that? Metroid had a 30th anniversary. Nah, fuck Samus, she's a piece of shit and Ridley's too big. No, fuck you. They're not having it. But anyway, fuck them. We don't care about Ridley and Samus. It's not their 30th anniversary or anything. We've got Zelda's 30th anniversary. And what better way to play Zelda than on this NES emulator, which you can buy for $30. You can't swap out the cartridge. You can't put your old NES cartridges in it. No, it's literally just an emulator with 30 games for $30. So we're just basically scamming you. But anyway, if you want that, sure, you can have that. But is your body ready for all of the good shit that I've got to announce? So, first and foremost, we've got some more amiibos, because of course we bloody have, because this direct is full of nothing but amiibos. And not only are they amiibos, but they're Link amiibos. You see, you thought we were dumb, didn't you? Not including a streaming button on the Wii, basically abandoning the Wii with the porting of Mario Maker and the other thing that's to come later on in this video. You thought we were all stupid, but nah, you see, it was our plan all along. Make 10 different art styles for Link, then we can sell 10 different Link amiibos. Amiibo, my body is an amiibo. I am an amiibo. My body is totally ready for amiibo. But don't worry, okay? It might sound like I'm in a bit of an amiibo craze right now, but don't worry. Here at Nintendo, we understand your fears and concerns. So, these new amiibos aren't just going to be there to look pretty, but in fact, these new amiibos are going to be compatible with Zelda Breath of the Wild. That is not going to be a demo on the Wii U whatsoever, so you can all fuck off, because if you wanted it as a demo on the Wii U, it can't handle it, even though it actually technically can, because, you know, Xenoblade Chronicles X proved that. But shush, because it can't handle it, and it was never for the Wii U, it was always for the NX, and it's coming out next year for the NX. So, go screw yourself, Wii U users. I hope you enjoy Breath of the Wild on the NX. But enough of that, because we've got the Nintendo Zelda art books. You can get the Art Monsters book from Amazon.com right now. Right now, you can go to Amazon, you can pre-order this. However, because it's like a very special thing, like the amiibos, the pre-orders are already all taken and it's completely gone by the time you're watching this. But again, be quiet, because that's how we at Nintendo work. Then, moving on, so we'll move on from the books to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. A game that is actually really good, except for its absolutely bullshit motion controls, which nobody liked because motion controls are the worst thing ever. And that's actually what killed Star Fox Zero. Because Star Fox Zero, while it is literally just a remake of Star Fox 64, even though Shigeru Miyamoto says it isn't, is actually a okay game. It's not that bad. But the absolutely piss poor gyro controls fuck it all up. However, we've got a special treat for all of you Skyward Sword fans, especially for you like Spyro, who just thinks that Fi is absolutely looks amazing, and he's totally not a weirdo that thinks that having sex with a lifeless doll is creepy in any way. That's hitting a little too close to home, considering Shigeru Miyamoto is now just a lifeless doll with no emotions in any way. But regardless, we are putting Zelda Wii U Skyward Sword on the eShop. You can now go to the Wii U eShop and buy Skyward Sword. However, it's exactly as it was on the Wii U, with the diarrhea motion controls. So if you were hoping to have a Twilight Princess HD or a Wind Waker HD situation, in which you can just go buy the game and play it with your gamepad, then no, you can't just go buy it and play it with the gamepad, because all the controls are still broken and shit. And also, if you're like Insane Spyro and you do not have a sensor bar, so you can't use the motion controls, then you're not playing it. So for all of you people that were hoping for a Skyward Sword HD, or even just, you know, to be able to play it without the motion controls, then go fuck yourself. However, speaking of things in HD, we have The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD, now part of the Nintendo Selects on the eShop, so that's only half price at $20, even though you probably all already own the GameCube disc, and the Wii U's not backwards compatible, because we hate backwards compatibility, because, you know, AAA with backwards compatibility, what's that? Oh yeah, and then here's the No Man's Sky 3DS.
You have to imagine that every one of those stars has its own solar system, its own little battles, its own types of factions.
And, you know, because I'm after that, I'm looking for that. Bill stole my 3DS. But yeah, here's the No Man's Sky 3DS and a Mario 3DS with the completely... sorry, professionalism. Breathe, Reggie. My body is ready, breathe. But yes.
The bundle also includes the pre-installed imaginative game.
With the completely imaginative, very imaginative Super Mario 3D Land, which is so imaginative. All it does is actually just add a fucking Tanuki tail from Mario Brothers 3 and is not imaginative in any way. Except it's got the 3D, so it's actually very imaginative. Wow, Reggie, yeah, it was, yeah, it was very hard to say that with a straight face, wasn't it? Well, I mean, yeah, it's... No, just stop. I see what you're doing, Spyro. You're trying to strawman me. Do not strawman me. And of course, at this point, because I completely strawman Reggie, he is very, very pissed off now. He doesn't know where his No Man's Sky DS is. He doesn't know where Bill is. He doesn't know where his donuts are. He's furious. Off he goes. So now we go back to this man, because you, all of you, annoyed Reggie. He is very annoyed at you for saying that you want a demo of Breath of the Wild when you can't have one. He's annoyed at me for strawmanning him. He's annoyed at the staff because he haven't brought him his donuts. He's annoyed at Bill because he can't find Bill, and he's annoyed that he can't find his No Man's Sky 3DS. He's had enough. He's out of there. You've stressed the poor man out. And after cutting back to this man, we get some Hyrule Warriors Legends news. Oh, that's really good. So there's 2 new packs available. Oh, that's great. A double bundle pack. I can't wait to see what it is. Well, first off, it's Toon Link. Wasn't he already in Legends? Yes, but he's got 2 new items. Oh, alright then, that's good. So he's got the Sand Rod. Yeah, I liking that. And then he's got the train from Spirit Tracks. Because that's totally not the second worst game ever made in the Zelda series, right behind Twilight Princess, which is absolute dog shit. Great. But it's okay. It's okay. We know that Spirit Tracks was totally the worst game ever made, just behind Twilight Princess, which is the absolute worst one. So we're going to move away from that, and we're going to let you play as Toon Zelda. Oh man, that's going to be great. I can't wait to see what she's got. I mean, in Phantom Hourglass, in Wind Waker, she's got the light arrows, which can stun Ganon. She was Tetra, so maybe she can swap back and forth with Tetra. So many ideas. Actually, she's a ghost, and you fight as a suit of armor. So even though we said that you're going to get Toon Zelda, you're not actually going to get Toon Zelda. You're going to get random Dark Nut number 327 that she's actually possessed. Oh. Great. But don't worry, you can pre-order if you love these so much, or if you don't think that these are up to snuff, then don't worry, because you can pre-order the other 2 packs right now. Well, I mean, why would I want to pre-order them? These look pretty bad. I mean, give me something. What are the other 2 packs? Well, we're not telling you what the other 2 packs are. Just pre-order them, alright? Alright then, Then after that nonsense, this guy moves into Ace Attorney in the Magical Spirit Land. Objection! That's all I know about Ace Attorney. Not played the games. I heard they're pretty good. It's not my room to say. This one looks like every other Ace Attorney. It looks very well made. Looks pretty good. Never played them. Can't comment. Let's move on. So, next up on the chopping block. Get it, it's a pun because I'm actually cooking food. But next up on the chopping block is both of the Dragon's Quest games. Because aside from the Happy Slime, they're totally relevant and people still play them, and it's Dragon's Quest. Again, that's just more of a joke. I've never really played the Dragon's Quest games. I couldn't get into the Dragon's Quest games. They just weren't my bag, baby. So, if you like Dragon's Quest, it looks good. It looks like you're going to like this one, but then they said it's a remake, so maybe you've already played it and you're going to play this one again in HD. It looks fine. Again, I don't know what Dragon's Quest is, but other than the Happy Slime, looks alright. You'll probably like it. Let's move on. So next up on the list was Yokai Watch 2. Whoa, wait a second. Didn't like the first game come out not even a year ago? I swear Yokai Watch was at the beginning of this year, or it was very late into last year. Like, we're talking November last year. It's not even been a year yet. Oh yeah, but it doesn't matter because it's like Pokemon. We can just shit one out every year now. No, you don't want to do that. You really don't. It's going to be as bad as Call of Duty. No, we're literally turning Yokai Watch into Pokemon. I mean, look, Yokai Watch 2, it's got two versions. It's got fleshy version and bony version, which is going to have exclusive yokais in each version. So, if you want them all, you've either got to trade with somebody, but we're not going to tell you how to, or you buy both versions, because it's the green we need. And when Nintendo looked into Yokai Watch, it was the green that we saw, because it's basically just Pokemon again. To me, I mean, again, I never played the first one. I didn't even know that the first one was out. It came and went too fast. So, Yokai Watch passed me by. I've looked at footage of Yokai Watch, and I'll just be honest with this one. I've looked at footage of Yokai Watch. I've seen people Let's Play Yokai Watch.
I get it.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it whatsoever. It looks like Yokai Watchers came and went for me. It just slipped under the radar and passed me by. So I guess it looks alright, but I don't know. Does it? Moving on. Oh my God! Disney Magical World 2 Pretty Princesses! I could be answered Game of the Year. Oh, there's Sonic Boom. It's totally gonna be as good as the original.
Man is about to get wrecked.
Get wrecked, bitch.
Oh, Shin Megami Tensei 4, that's still completely relevant. I don't even remember when the third one came out. It's like on the PS1 or something, wasn't it? Also, you get 3 buttons. That's just one of those is just literally the peace symbol. Like that. Hippie! Wait there, let me go get her. Hippie! You're gonna love it! It's got the symbol around your neck! It's got the peace symbol thing! Yeah, Hippie already loves it. Spastic Dragon gives it 10 out of 10. Got peace in it. And lo, we come to the end of the 2016 games. But the question doth remain. Many questions remain. Whatever happened to Bill? Did Reggie ever get his No Man's Sky 3DS back? And what about the 2017 games? All these questions and more will be answered on the next exciting episode of Pokemon. Sorry, they're going to be answered right now. Yes, that is right. Even though it's only been hours through some strange time warp shenanigans. Although, it has literally been hours. Not even hours, it has only been 30 minutes. For some reason, it was years for Bill Trinan. He was stuck on that island, and after deep soul-searching meditation, he found the universe. He found what could be a deity, a god, the iris, and he became enlightened. He became one with the universe, and through it he got to release the 2017 games. Let's see what Bill has to say. Go on, Bill.
Warning, the next 18 seconds will be utterly adorable. You're looking at the Nintendo 3DS version of Yoshi's Woolly World.
What a bloody way to start, Bill! Good on you! Okay, so this one, I'll be honest, this is the best one of the entire Direct. First of all, that is the most goddamn adorable thing it's done. Fuel efficiency is up another 10%. She knows. I'm already smiling. High Lotto Girl comes in, makes me smile even more. This is the most fucking adorable cutscene I've ever seen. It's just so cute. It's so fucking cute. It's adorable. Not only that, last year I put Yoshi's Woolly World as my game of the year. I could find next to no flaws with it, and I'm a miserable, cynical prick. Like, smallest thing wrong, it's like, oh, Spyro's exactly like Total Biscuit. He's a miserable, cynical British prick. Woolly World just made me smile. Just made me feel good. The challenge was perfect. The gameplay, there was no fucking motion, there was no dog shit motion controls like Star Fox Zero. The gameplay, nice and relaxing. Everything just, it's like the Nostalgia Critic said with Ghostbusters. Right people, right place, right time. Yoshi's Woolly World, right people, right place, right time. It just worked. Game of the year. And now you're bringing it to the 3DS. I get to play Woolly World all over again. Even more so with the adorable ass Poochie. You've got me sold, Nintendo. You've got me sold. And you can be sure as shit, when they do their Christmas Direct and they say 3DS Woolly World's up for pre-order, I'm going to be #1 pre-order. Yeah, I know. I get it. Please. I get it, Total Biscuit. You're gonna slam me for pre-order culture, but listen. Right, Total Biscuit? You listen to me, sir. You listen to me. British to British. Right? I understand that most pre-order culture is shit. Deus Ex Mankind Divided, augmented pre-order, shit. But you listen to me, Total Biscuit. Absolutely against pre-orders. You cannot argue with that yarn Poochie. You cannot argue with that yarn Poochie. I need to have it right now. I need to have the yarn Poochie in my hand right now, Nintendo. Please I'm putting my hand up to the screen. I want you, Shigeru Miyamoto, to put your hand through my screen and give me that Poochie right now. But then comes the fix. I found in my Woolly World thing, I found one flaw. I found it with the entire Yoshi's Island series. It's the one flaw that's persisted through the entire Yoshi's Island series, and that is the stupid invisible blocks. I hated them in Mario, I hated them in Woolly World, I hated them in just regular Yoshi's Island, because it makes the game not about actual, real exploration or whatever. It's like, hey, jump at every single square on the map until the question mark cloud gets revealed. And it's really damn annoying. I get that you need to hide secrets, but it's really damn annoying that you've got to jump at every single block on the map to get those bloody question marks to be revealed. I want to play Yoshi. I want to play Woolly World. I don't want to play Milon's Secret Castle where I've got to shoot bubbles at every single block to try and find the hidden door. And you fixed it. You listened. My one complaint, and you fixed it with the absolutely adorable Poochie pups. They are the cutest things ever. Can we have a Poochie pup as well? When you release the Poochie amiibo, can you also release a little yarn Poochie pup thing? Because he's so cute. It's so cute. I love it. I need it. I want it now. I need to have one as a pet. And what do? They're curious. And I just bumped the mic. But they're curious and they reveal the secrets. That's all you had to do. I mean, I will go back a little bit because Midnight said you play it if you're stupid, right? And I get what they're saying. That was not an insult on Midnight's part, like, oh, you must be some sort of fucking stupid prick if you're gonna play it that way. No, that's not what Midnight's saying. They're saying like, oh, you know, it's basically baby mode. It's like Dragon Yoshi. Oh, look, Spyro can't play the game properly, can't Yoshi properly. Why can I not harvest that carrot? But yeah, Spyro can't play the game properly, can't Yoshi properly, gotta use Dragon Yoshi. I never use Dragon Yoshi. Like, all of the invincible men, if that's what you want to call them, all the invincible men, Genki Kang, Golden Tanuki Leaf Mario Man, and Dragon Yoshi, I think they are baby mode. I don't like them. I'd like to say I don't believe in them. Like, it makes the game more inclusive. And you know, Star Fox Zero difficulty mode, this was another one. Like, Jim Sterling made a video like, why is zero difficulty a bad thing for the kids? And, you know, people might not be able to play it. And I'm like, I'm on the fence about it, you know. I want to argue the point, it's like, because this, but at the same time, I see where he's coming from. I see his point of view, and I get it, it's being more inclusive. But I still feel like, while it is more inclusive, I still feel like some effort should be put in. I'm not asking for a lot, and I mean, it's a bloody Yoshi game, come on. Aside from the original Yoshi game, because Jesus Christ, some of those levels in the original Yoshi's Island are absolutely brutal, but you know, it's a Yoshi game, so I don't think that Dragon Yoshi really needs to show up, but whatever. But yeah, I get what Midnight was saying. The pups don't just sniff around in a general area. Like, they latch right onto it. It's like, there's a question mark block there. Latch right onto that thing. Here it is revealed. And it's like, maybe that's just a little bit too excessive. Maybe if they just sniffed around in that area and it was maybe within, like, I don't know, a 5-block radius, that would have been a lot better rather than just latching right on. So it's fixed the problem that everybody had. It fixed the fact that everybody didn't want to play Mylon's Secret Castle, jump around like a stupid bastard in the hopes that the cloud will appear. But it's fixed it maybe a little too well. So, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see how that works when it comes out. But this, by far, was the best, the absolute best thing to come out of this Direct. And I need it right now. I want to play Yoshi's Woolly World on the go right now, and there's those new Poochie sections. I need it now. Bill Trinan. Bill, use your magic monk powers that apparently you developed on the island mere moments ago to give it to me now. I want it now. So that was one hell of a start, Bill. That was an amazing start, Bill. What else you got for me? You got me hooked, Bill. You got me hooked like heroin. Tell me what other amazing things you got for me, Mr. Trinan. So next up was Ever Oasis. Now, I've seen people like NW Player say that it's much like Pokemon Gates to Infinity. You know, you're building up your base, and once you build up your base, you can go to the mystery dungeons, and that's about it. To me, I think it's more like Dark Cloud, where your village got destroyed with a disaster, then you go into the dungeons, you find pieces of your village, and you rebuild your village however you want. But, you know, no one ever played Dark Cloud, so let's just throw that out the window, and we'll just stick with NW Player and say, yeah, I guess it's like Pokemon Gates to Infinity, even though it's not. And, you know, if it's actually like Dark Cloud, if it's actually like the original Dark Cloud that none of you ever played, so just ignore me. But if it is like Dark Cloud, where you go into dungeons, find pieces of your village, and rebuild your village that way to the shape that you want it, that'd be amazing, and I would be totally into that. Plus, you can play as a snake lady. I mean, look, you can play as a snake lady. My XCOM 2 dreams have come true. I get to play as a viper. I mean, it's not quite a viper. You know, it's not as hot as a viper. It's not as seductive as a viper. And I would love to more play as the viper, but it's close. It's very, very close. So yeah, if it's Dark Cloud, it's great. But again, none of you have played Dark Cloud, so we'll just skip that section entirely. So next up is a Mario sports game. I'm going to be honest, I'm not into sports. I'm really not into sports. I know a lot of people like them. I know a lot of people are going to absolutely adore the fact that Mario Golf, Mario Tennis, because it's a lot better than Ultra Smash, but how Mario Golf, Mario Tennis, Mario Horse Riding, and Mario Soccer are all crammed into one big game. Oh, it's going to be great. Also, you get to play as Toads, because everybody totally wants to play as Toads. I already told you. I love him, Wedgie. I love him, Wedgie. I need him, Wedgie. You've got some serious issues, Mr. Miyamoto. I love him, Wedgie! Alright. Okay. But yeah, so I'm not big into the sports games. I've played a bit of Mario Golf. I quite like Mario Golf. I enjoy Mario Golf. I think Mario Golf's cool. Not really played the others. So, yeah, it's a sports game. Looks good. Onwards we go to what I think is the last one or the second to last one. Okay, so it is the last one. So, the last of the 3 games that are coming out next year is a new Pikmin game? Okay, then. Let's have a look, Bill. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So, the last one did not impress. And as NW Player put it, and as something that will be coming up in my Colour Splash review, and unlike Birdo, I'm going to try and remain calm, but as you can tell by my voice, I'm not. They've basically done to Pikmin what they did to Chibi Robot. As in, oh, you know Chibi Robot, that game that everybody really likes and it's kind of got a cult following. You know how it was kind of like Katamari Damacy, where it was based in the real world and you had Chibi running around doing tasks and it was kind of fun and everybody loved her and everybody loved her gameplay? Let's take that and turn it into a Mario platformer. Because we wanted Chibi Robot to die. Because, you know, they were like, if this Chibi Robot game doesn't sell, then there's going to be no more Chibi Robot. Yes, well, it didn't sell well because it was a fucking Mario clone. It didn't sell well because you purposefully made it so it wouldn't sell well. You rigged it, Nintendo. That's like saying, I'm going to shoot you with a gun. Please say no if you don't want to get shot. However, you can only answer yes. You know, you rigged it. You can't say it's going to be the last Chibi Robot game if she doesn't sell when you fucking rigged it so she won't sell. And now they're doing the same to Pikmin. It's like, oh, well, Pikmin, you know, Shigeru Miyamoto made those Pikmin movies at $5 each. and they didn't sell, so it's clear that Pikmin's on a decline. So if Pikmin doesn't sell well, then this game's going to be the last Pikmin game. Yes, but it's a 2D fucking platformer like Mario. Yeah, you throw some Pikmin to do some tasks, but it's a 2D platformer like Mario. You're rigging it again, Nintendo. You're rigging it again. If Pikmin doesn't sell well, this is the last Pikmin game, but we're designing it so it won't sell well. You can't just rig it. You can't rig it like that, Nintendo. And does it look good? It looks as bad as Chibi Robot. That's to say I had biases, and I really liked Zip Lash as much as I could because I really wanted it to succeed because I like Chibi. I mean, fucking hell, here's last year's Halloween, because it was announced in October where I was dressed up as Chibi Robot. Not, you know, I'm like, oh, I'm hyped for it. I need it, Nintendo. Look, I'm dressing up as Chibi Robot. I love Chibi Robot. I love her. I'm trying to make Zip Lash sell well, but it was a shit game, but I'm trying to put myself in denial. And now you're doing it to the Pikmin fans. You're going to have Pikmin come out on fucking Valentine's Day. You're going to be having people dress up as red Pikmins. You're going to have Chuka Conroy dressed up as Steve the Red Pikmin. And it's going to be like, I love Pikmin. I love it. And I want this new 2D Pikmin to succeed, but it's shit. And I'm now putting myself in denial. Because I don't want Steve to die. Because he's such a trooper. I'm sorry, Chuka Conroy, but Steve's going to die. I know you're in denial. I felt the same way. I wore the Chibi Robot suit. So yeah, they fucked up Pikmin. So we'll see. It looks worrying. I'm not going to say it looks bad. But Pikmin, the 2D Pikmin, the 2D platformer Pikmin looks very, very worrying. Especially because they've got the same spiel as Chibi Robot of, if this Pikmin game doesn't sell well, there's no more Pikmin. You did that with Chibi Robot, you rigged it. It looks like you're trying to rig this one so it won't sell well. So, yeah, it's very worrying. I'm not going to say it looks bad. It looks average. It looks very, very average like Chibi Robot did, which worries me a lot. It looks very worrying. But with that, we come to the end of my analysis of the Nintendo Direct. But Spyro, what about Bill? Bill's back now, it's all good. But regardless, I hope you all enjoyed it. I think Midnight is talking to me. No, it's Star Vagrant. Hey, someone I know from Tumblr just sent you a contact request. No, they did not, Muffin. On here, because no, they did not. They did not, Frost. You lie. But yes, so that is the end of the Direct. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Please let me know in the comments. What excited you about this Direct? Was there something in particular, like how Woolly World got to me? Is there something really, really good that got to you? Is there something that you're absolutely looking forward to? Please leave a like, please leave a comment below. Let's get a discussion going, see what everybody liked and hated about this Direct. But for now, thank you all for watching. If you did indeed enjoy this video, then please do feel free to leave a like. If you're enjoying my content and you don't want to miss out, then please do feel free to subscribe. And of course, there are links below to my Twitter, my Patreon, if you want to go the extra mile. Of course, you don't have to. But for now, thank you all for watching, and I will leave you all with this play of the game.
Play of the game.
Pass into the iris.